wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving.
Hey, everybody out there in Track Shot world. We are super excited to be here with Fred Trapp. And let me tell you, there's probably many people that don't know who Fred Trapp is, but he's a very shy person. I gave him zero time to prepare for this because I didn't give him the opportunity to say no. So, hey, Fred Trapp, he's a Minnesota local. He's a native that has been in Demolition Derby forever. I've had the great privilege to be one of his best friends for, well, I think he's one of my best friends. He may think differently, but actually, I truly keep him around for his wife. But Sherry is the true of it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Fred. So here's the deal. We want to talk about some of the old veteran drivers, and I don't mean to age you here a little bit. I mean, you look better than me, and you got me by I think 10 years. But that's the privilege of a 3-mile walk at lunchtime. But tell us, when did you start Demolition Derby, man?
Oh, geez, probably about 90, 91, 92, I believe. Yeah.
And so it's a really neat thing. Your background is of what?
You mean as far as driving or
well, no, your background, your career. What's your background of career?
Well, I'm in tool and die. So I went to high school and went to trade school for 2 years, tool and die, and it's been doing it ever since. So,
and that's a really neat thing because that occupation has really brought your game of Demolition Derby to a leading edge. I remember the very first slider drive shaft I ever seen in my life was underneath one of your cars.
Yeah, I started building them. Oh gosh, that was a long time ago. I wasn't the first one, but I heard about it, and I guess I just started, well, if somebody else can make one, so can I, and started building them and sold them for a little while, and yeah, way back when, before a lot of people were doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember getting on the waiting list. I had to bribe my way to get my first slider from you. So
yeah, well, it was all me on the manual lathe and welding them up, and so it was it was time consuming back then.
Well, every piece of product that came out of the Trapp shop was hand touched by him, and I hate to use the word perfected, but I mean it truly was cotton and silk right there. You were selling a product of silk.
Yeah, well, I sold a few, and then you know, work always took precedence, so sometimes that took the back door, and I guess other people started doing it more automatic, and I let it go. So.
Yeah, I don't even remember if I even paid for mine. It was just kind of one of those nice things that get the product up
I don't think you probably paid for it. That's right. We did trading.
Yes, we did. You know, and it's you know, talking about the old history of stuff. I mean, I remember coming up to the shop and seeing Cadillacs, complete fresh Cadillacs with no stubs underneath them. You know, Fred, you were a guy that was doing measuring, trying to figure out the best piece. I mean, you were making Frankensteins, you know, back before people were really starting to think about that kind of stuff. And I took watch to it. I asked a lot of questions, and the funny thing is, you know, you didn't always have the answer for it. You're like, well, let's figure out how it works, and then we'll talk about it. You know, that was always a neat thing.
Yeah, yeah. I guess. Well, I guess. Back when I ran Cadillac, not a lot of people were liking the Cadillacs, and I'd run a Cadillac and realize the front end's pretty strong and mate that to a GM wagon, Buick or whatever, and that worked out well back then. So, but
you know, I remember a little story about when Crown Vics first started coming out, and you were doing the research across the country, and I remember a little story about making a road trip out east to get a little assistance on the Crown Vics to take the upper advantage here in the upper Midwest.
Yeah, I took off one. I forget what year that was, but well, so I ran the last year of Metal Mayhem was old iron, and when they switched to 80 and newer, or Dent for that matter. Well, actually, Dent never went. Yeah, did they? No, I don't think they ever. Yeah, they did go 80 and newer. I didn't run Dent after that. But so I went out. Not a lot of people here were running them, and I got it's beginnings of the internet, and I saw people out east had it figured out, mainly Ohio, and yeah, took off. And I met a buddy out there, Chris Ford, helped Scott Zilzelman build cars a lot, and he and I became friends, and I went out there and I actually bought my first Lincoln from him, you know, metric, and he and I were still friends today. He doesn't derby much anymore either. He's drag racing now, but yeah, so I think you met him.
Oh yeah.
You remember? Yeah. So so went out there and met some guys out there, Toby Hiley and those guys that had them things dialed in already. Not the way they do them now, but at the beginnings of them, and learned some things out there. Just went and observed. Didn't ask too many questions, and so I didn't get in any fights or anything, but brought it back and built a couple cars. I think with you, I think we teamed up. We were a team, 2-man team, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had fun doing that. And you know, the really neat thing is how you took what you do here in Minnesota and you took it and you brought other information from other people and you just kind of organized everything. I remember when we first started building the 03s and people out there in the derby world, you understand that if Fred gets a wild hair up his butt, he'll jump in a pickup truck at 10 o'clock at night, drive all the way through the morning, get somewhere, figure something out, and then jump back in the truck and come back home. You know, as we were building 03s, the very first ones, you know, that was you and I did a lot of back and forth. And, you know, back then we didn't have these awesome phones to take these great pictures and stuff like that.
Oh.
You know, I'm giving Fred measurements off of an 03 and he's taking it to the drawing board and figuring stuff out. So, you know, I got to say thanks to that as a friendship because you definitely helped me out in many different ways in the derby world, trying to be on the top side of it all.
Yeah, well, things these days are way beyond anything I ever did. So it's, but yeah, had to start somewhere, right? So.
You know what? Opening that right there, tell me, I mean, the comparison from, you know, obviously back in the days, I mean, the old Anoka days where you had the morning show and the evening show. I mean, you know, those were the days of cheating, you know, just hide a bunch of metal and hope they don't see it. You know, now today's built cars are right up your alley. I mean, it's geometry, it's engineering, it's pressuring and all that stuff. Are you kind of bummed out that you're not in the game like you were?
No, it hurts too much. That driving backwards all the time back in those days, it wears on you. So, no, I don't really, yeah, I mean, we were doing some things, you know, tilting and that one of the first, I guess we were probably first couple guys that were tilting and putting different cradles under the 03s and all that. But yeah, no, it's cool to see what guys are doing now and how strong the cars are. And it's definitely a different game from the old days.
Well, you know, I got to say one thing is we totally appreciate how you're a creeper on TSL. I love getting those phone calls from you and saying, hey, you guys are doing a great job and this is awesome to see this. And, you know, being able to have these chats and stuff like that with some of the veterans that were, you know, forefronters of our sport. You know, back in the days, I mean, you kind of got out of Derby and when the social media really got heavy, you know, yeah. So the world didn't really get to know who Fred Trapp was unless they got to meet him at a track or you know, me getting a car folded by you. Well, next thing you know, it's like, I want to know this guy. I don't want to be hit by him again.
Well, yeah, it's what's been 10 years, I guess. 12, I think was the last time I ran. 03 was my last car that I ran. And Vic and yeah, it's, I don't know, just kind of cold turkey. Daughters went away to college and playing hockey, so I had to follow them around, and things just changed. So now I'm too old.
You know, yeah, now you're too old. There it is. You know, and that is the thing. You know, your family got, you know, you're busy. You know, Tyler, he took a lot of your guys' time.
Oh yeah,
and
yep.
You know. And then the girls out playing hockey and all that stuff in college, yep. and all that fun stuff. But life definitely gets in the way of recreation.
Life happened, and I'm too cheap. I had to build everything, so still went. If I was still trying to do that and compete today, I don't think I'd ever leave the shop. So, and I know the guys don't anyway. But yeah, it just I was too cheap to. I don't know. Things changed. You know, things cost money and to compete and. You know, it's that's not the reason really to quit, but things are different today, and I wouldn't be easy to jump back in, that's for sure.
Well, that's why I wanted to get you on here on the chat and let everybody meet who Fred Trapp truly is in the social media. I and my family have had a great privilege to have the Trapp family as great friends with, you know, Joe Koff and everybody all the way across that we had a lot of fun with. You know, through the years prior to social media and everything like that is one of those deals where I wanted the world to see Fred Trapp right there in person.
Well, it's that's one thing about Derby, and make a lot of good friends and last forever, whether you're still in the game or not. So. Yeah,
well, you know, and the whole thing of it is as Mama Trapp says, you know, we're just Derby dorks. You know, that never go away.
That's that's what she says. Derby.
Yeah. But that's all right. She still loves us all. You know, she's always got a smile and a hug when us Derby dorks come around. So we appreciate that. And, you know, folks out there in the TSL world watching the chat, you know, hopefully the quality is a little bit better. We got our butts kicked earlier, Fred, trying to get on this thing and do this thing. You know, the smartest guy that I know is not the most technical person I know. So
hey, it all worked out. I rely on I got an IT guy. I don't mess with this stuff myself. So.
Well, you know, the thing of it is, like my grandfather always said, he goes, pay somebody to do their profession, go do your profession. And we know where you're good at your things and everything like that. You know, for wrapping up here, Fred, what do you got to say about Demolition Derby and TSL, buddy?
It's awesome. I get on and I watch it, and brings back a lot of memories, and you're doing a great job.
We greatly appreciate it. And like I say, I didn't mean to blindside you with this thing, Fred, but I knew if you had a chance to think about it, you would have told me no. So I know how you work.
No, it's all good. You caught me off guard today. That's for sure. But here we are.
That I got to say, you were number 1 call, but if you would have said no, I had number 2 backup. It was Ryan.
I was wondering if I was number 3.
Oh, no. I've been waiting. You've been number 1. I wanted to grab you in the worst way. Billy Joe and I were talking about this, and she said, she goes, "Do you think he'll really do it?" I said, "If I don't give him an option, I think I can get him, you know?" So
yeah,
that's what we did, folks. So, hey, everybody out there in the Demolition Derby world, I really hope you enjoyed this little chat with Fred Trapp. Like I said, you ever get the opportunity to see him, if he's at a derby or anything like that, or out on a 3-mile walk on lunch, don't run him over, stop over and say hi, and enjoy the walk with him and get to know this man. I've had the great pleasure to make some great history with him, and for you guys to meet him right here on TrackShotLive. We appreciate your time, Fred.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot.
You take care, buddy. Peace.
You seen TJ?
Oh, I've not.
What's your name?
Jeremy Tillotson.
What's your social security number?
I can't tell you that.
Ah, you got warrants, huh? I'll check it. Nothing legal about that, Bill. Nothing legal about that. Get my whistle. People know, you know, because if you don't have a whistle, it's not official. And I don't know if they know or not. I'll turn this whole place into a violation station. I'm just saying. What we got going on here? Yeah, keep it moving. That's fine. Go ahead. It's fine. They got a donut shop here? I think they should probably have donuts somewhere. Let's see here. What we got? Well, maybe we'll stop right over here. Maybe we'll just go right over here to these fools. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's Fatty T Justice, bud. What are you doing?
Talk to Jerry. I don't have time.
What do you mean?
I've been doing that. I'm putting critter sticker.
Come on.
Be back, critter.
But you seen TJ?
No, I haven't seen TJ.
Yeah, all right.
But I've been looking for him.
Oh. What are you doing, bub?
Working on selling some merch. What are you doing?
Them prison shoes?
Yeah.
Did you just get out today?
Yeah.
You seen TJ?
No, I've not seen him.
You didn't even know who I'm talking about?
No, never met the guy.
How you know it was a guy?
It was a good guess.
You've been to prison. I can smell it on you.
I don't do good under pressure.
That's what I heard. I'm gonna need to see you later. I got some questions to be asking you, bud.
Can they just be yes or no's?
No. No. Where are you from?
Not anywhere around here.
What's your name?
Critter.
Date of birth?
May.
Social security number. I'll do the question asking here, sir. Sir, I'll be asking the questions. All right, so you ain't seen nobody. I'm out of here. All right. What are you doing?
Just looking for a good time. What are you doing?
Well, I'm here to ruin the good time.
Oh, are you?
I'm Fatty Fun Police, bud. You seen TJ?
Yeah,
You did?
I did see him. Yeah, Indy CNC was down there giving him a water bout a while ago.
Is that right?
Yeah,
NDCNC,
They
huh?
was living on one another.
Well, thank you for
Todd
your...
said something about having TJ's hair 20 years ago, and they was reminiscing and showing.
So you know them both pretty well.
Oh yeah, they're a pair.
So you an accomplice?
Oh no.
Do you
I'm
do you,
too old.
do you agree with the Reapers? Because that's what I'm here for.
You're here for a reaper?
He promotes Reapers, and I'm not here for the fun.
I wouldn't be either.
All right, you just keep it moving, bud. Just keep it moving. All right. All right. What do we got here? You got a permit for this? Sell this? You got a sales permit?
I do.
You do. Okay. Let me see here. How we doing? What's going on over here? Are we FaceTiming? Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing?
No, Nothing.
Are you FaceTiming?
No.
Are you watching Fatty Fun Police videos? I thought you was. Thank you. Appreciate that. You seen TJ?
No.
You got a warrant?
Maybe.
She with you?
Yeah, unfortunately. Good or bad?
Well, was she your prison guard at one time?
It was, yes.
Well, you seen TJ?
Nope.
How's come nobody's seen TJ?
Guess he's in jail.
No, I'd be there.
Oh,
I'd be
he
there.
may have.
You seen TJ? What's your name?
Brain.
You got any warrants?
Nope.
You got a driver's license?
Nope.
You got ID?
Nope.
I'll be keeping my eye on you. Brian's Machine Shop. I'll be keeping an eye on you, that's for sure. All right, keep it moving, folks. Just keep going. Carry on. Carry on. Look at this. Any of this stolen? Yeah, looks like cannonball stuff.
Hey!
Looks like cannonball stuff. Sir, just keep, sir, we're not in New York no more.
Multiple states.
We are not, I have jurisdiction, sir, and you are not, we're not in your hood no more. We're not in your hood.
Extradited. I have New York State troopers looking for you.
No, we're working together. We are working together.
According to them, they're not. You're not.
You're not talking to the right guys.
What's TJ wanted for?
Promoting Reapers. And
There's not crime against that.
it's fun, right?
No, not at all. It's hard work.
Well, I'm not for it.
You're not for hard work?
Or fun.
You are.
Or fun. Because I don't like the fun. I patrol it. I stop it.
Contradicting name.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of,
But just keep.
a lot of deception here.
No, you're overthinking it, like you do when you build your derby cars. I've seen your cars, sir.
I'm not from Ohio.
I've seen your cars, sir.
I
Ever put kickers in a W body or a Y framer?
no, not
You look like a W.
You gave me. I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it.
Everyone has to be mature, be butts and nuts, and then there's Bobby. Fucking Bobby. Bobby don't like us.